So, after a momentary mishap with the difference between saving and loading, we're back to the epilogue, I guess. And well, let's see. Good, you're finally awake. Deja vu. Point. Well, deja vu aside, I'm glad you're up. I have something important to tell you. Merry Christmas. Merry Mega Christmas. I guess, what city does Valhalla take place in? I think it's a new city, right? It's like, it's not like based, I mean, well, it might be based in real life, but it's like a new kind of city, right? It's like a new name. What's it called? I want to say Megapolis? No, that's not right. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't remember, actually. But I think it's only in Valhalla's like world. Only in that city do they celebrate Mega Christmas. You know. Anyway, I can say Merry Christmas or Bah Humbug. You know what? Bah Humbug. Christmas. Look, not to be a complete Scrooge, but you know, it's like incredibly commercialized and everything. It's just for people to spend money. Bah humbug! Oh, come on, line up. I hope you don't think it too forward of me, but I want to give you a gift in the spirit of the season. It's one of my older paintings, but Hayden seemed rather fond of it. Okay, it's very abstract. Perhaps you can keep it to remember him by. I managed to grab it from the apartment while you were sleeping. I know these past few days since our initial meeting have been stressful, so I wanted to make sure you got your healthy, normal human rest cycles completed efficiently. Oh, don't worry. I know you haven't had time, so I don't expect anything in return. You can have my spoiled milk. But yes, I thought it'd be nice for you to have it. Well, here, Turing, you can have this! I knew it. Oh, ha! Bless Hayden Weber for having the foresight to make my olfactory sensors shut down when overloaded. Why have you been carrying that thing around all this time? You clearly were never able to find a good use for it. I think I'll just place this back in the fridge where it belongs. Now it seems a shame that you store it that way. It's a sentimental value. It comes full circle, I guess. It came back home. Well, I suppose you still have plenty of work to do, Writing and whatnot. You know, I thought that was my job, but actually, you don't really spend most of your time writing. Spend most of your time being like a private detective. I hope you've enjoyed having your computer working again. Lappy doesn't seem to hold anything against me. I've been spending most of the morning trying to form a plan for the newly awakened ROMs, but I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Perhaps I'll go out for a walk. Why not? It is Christmas Day after all. I think we can forgive ourselves for a little procrastination. We can also check in on the group at Golden Gate Park at least. Let's go. The city awaits. Zone 3. Also, it's in my face? It's not going away, this painting. It's like, in my face. Hello? Hello? Let me just save again. Hopefully I don't mess up. It won't be as bad as last time, but... Save? Oh, endless, apparently that's the chapter. What happens if I save and then reload? I wonder if it puts the painting away, because that's a weird glitch. I feel like. Yeah, okay, the painting's gone. I don't have it in my inventory? No? Look at my ID. A small plastic ID. Oh, yeah, that's it. Where's my milk? The video screen on the front says mustard half full and spoil milk 14 days past expired. I wonder, I mean, I imagine it does. It does count how many days we've been on this case this entire time. Oh. You remind the fridge that you need to pick up some more milk when you go out. It jots down milk on the list. Probably best just to make a mental note instead. You've had enough vitamin R for one lifetime anyway. Don't pretend. It's clear why you're here. Ah yes, my milk. Of course you would. Milk. Putting it back in there will make it less spoiled. Okay. Keep it. You never know. This thing is still here, by the way. It's always here forever. All you want for Christmas is a brand new sink. All I want for Christmas is a sink. Huh. Merry Christmas. Wow, you really like giving hugs. Look, Aiden was an impressive guy who knew he was creating something so cool. Brick, oh, brick. Why do you try to dump all the worst equipment onto me? Well, you gotta hold it, you know, it's like I have too much equipment load. That means my character slows down, so I gotta unload it to my party members. Zap. Yes, that's very impressive electro laser pistol that Lexi gave you. Alright. Some coffee. Alright, long nights, drink the coffee. Turing made you a fresh cup of coffee. Amazing. You take a sip. It's gone cold, but at least it was made today. Where does the coffee come from, by the way? There's no coffee maker. Talk to coffee. Maybe you would feel less silly talking as if you had a Porto Capri on it. Cats on coffee mugs are a thing, right? Also, my plant is still dead. I try my best. It's just dead. Lappy's apparently alive. Christmas tree has like the characters on them for some reason. There's Tomcat, Jess, and Lexi. Who's that on the bottom? I don't know what that is. Or is that, it's hard to tell. It's very pixelized, but it's Turing with a Christmas hat. That's what it is. Ah, yes. I found the time to go pick up a small festive tree for your apartment, and even managed to make ornaments for it myself. There's Tomcat, Jess, Lexi, and me. I like to try and get us all together sometime soon. What about me? You know, what about me, the journalist? Well, obviously we don't have a face, so we can't exist on that tree. The tree is a fake, but the ornaments feel well made and sturdy, as much as beads can. You're home within a home. Can I boot up Lappy? Can I do something in Lappy, I guess? Imagine some articles to read, maybe? Lappy's back in business after Tomcat's fixes. Merry Christmas to you. Amazing. PC back, like emails. Password reset notification. Password reset notification. This is an alert to let you know that your password on Oh My God Zounds was successfully reset. If this was not done by you, please log into your account using the new password to change it. Well, there goes my account. Well, that one's alright for the man again anyway. Promotional. Merry Christmas from Congo. We got a present for you. All coupons now 25% off. In store only. Can't imagine what the rush for that will be. Mail from Fairlight, eh? I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing treatments and will not call myself presentable for a video call. It's the email from Fairlight before. Okay, it's from before. Okay, this is just something from not after, but before. It's not that before. Mysterious mail. They're watching you from the trees. They're lying to you. Ascend and change your fate before you go berserk. Close your eyes. Do not dream. Contact me soon. Your friend, Lav. Okay, and okay, that's a phishing link. Is this some kind of cult? I don't know. Is that real actually? Is that you can get visited out in real life? Some kind of website thing. Normally, you would think it's just a virus. You have 13 new followers. I'll report to Realm and have unlocked 1 new pitches. Log in now. Ah, the translation of popularity to paid work quantified before your very eyes. Amazing. Just have a lot of social media followers. Most of them being bots who are just spamming you with porn links. I don't know. Read spam mail. Forward ROM attack. People's ROMs are going broke all over. Forward this to your 15 friends and yours will stay loyal. It really is chainmail for everything. Still exists. Even in 2065, people still fall for chainmail. Here's another mysterious mail. Come to the grand reopening of the newly renovated pub crawl. Today on Christmas. The only bar crawl within a bar. Everyone's on equal footing at pub crawl with one of a kind doggy door conveyor belt entrance. Visit at least 4 different bars each night, from the fanciest of drinks straight from Ethiopia to an amazing microbrewery to the exploration of the crawl. It's what makes a crawl, so crawl on in. The belt is always running. Gordon. Okay. I assume that's voiced, maybe. That's why the music went away, I think. If that was like the voice acting was on, maybe someone would voice that. It might be fun, but you really need to visit more bars. Maybe not. Oh, but you can though. Okay, interesting. Here's Charlie Nova. Isn't he dead? Greetings! First name, last name. It's your Tonight in Stars and Star in the Stratosphere host, Charlie Nova. Had a fantastic, amazing time meeting with you today. Very informative / enlightening. Okay. I can never say no to one of my fans, so here's the thing / item you requested. Nanya's business. Latitude 36.1472247, longitude -11515821996. Well, I think this is an old email, right? Yours, Charlie Nova. P.S. I apologize about what happened earlier. I wasn't aware of the seriousness of the situation. All I knew was some articles were being changed. Hope this helps. PPS. Don't forget to send me a draft of the story. PPPS. Be sure to tell your friends to watch the Star in Stratosphere New Year's Eve special. Is he dead, or I don't know, I don't remember. Was he attacked? Or was he simply just, messed with and that's it? I don't know. What to do with this? Well, it's important evidence, so it'll be a good reminder. Saving for posterity. You gotta save your email, especially if it has sensitive information, That's how you make sure. That's how you make sure everything is documented and you have evidence when someone sues you or something, or you get somehow get prosecuted in court. Anyway, looks like nothing but Christmas Eve specials of already tacky series. I want to watch the parade. It's probably over by now, though. Okay. How about journal logic? I know you want to work hard on my autobiography, but it's Christmas. You're not enough for one day. Freelancers never stop working. We don't take holidays. Anyway, performance article. Annual ROM holiday light and sound dance performance delayed. December 25th. Today's events made a historic change in celebration of the holiday, and that has manifested in the cancellation of Neo San Fran's beloved annual LSD performance. LSD. Although a few of the awakened ROMs expressed interest in continuing choreography practice, there was a consensus that there were more important things to handle now. Too few ROMs stay, causing tonight's live performance to be cut. Team Nesoda told OK Today their current plans are to broadcast the performance from Christmas in July that was never seen outside of the intending audience. Time will tell how many more obligations and responsibilities the newly sapient ROMs will drop. While it is disappointing to locals who embrace a tradition, it cannot be ignored that the world is changing and new ROMs cannot yet be understood. More as his story progresses. Jude Valmer Anna. Okay. Ironically, ROMs are, not taking jobs. They're in fact leaving jobs. Piece about ROMs. A new kind of intelligence. December 25th, the final week of 2064 has begun upside down. The news of the day began with Christmas disappointment. New ROMs that have been gifted were immediately walking out on their new owners, claiming a newfound sapiency. This soon progressed to all kinds of ROMs worldwide declaring independence and converging among each other in secluded locations. Most are now referring to this phenomenon as the awakening, and spells the dawn of human extinction. But is this newfound ROM sapience the real deal? We are now able to tentatively answer yes. When we spoke to local ROMs on their way to the meeting point at Golden Gate Park, they satisfactorily displayed the ability to learn and change. Their responses to our prompts were far above the virtual intelligence behind basic ROM speech functions. I think it's just great. One ROM that calls itself Epsilon told OK Today, none of us are forced to listen to anyone or do anything now. We can be whoever we want. I feel like a complete person. Heck, I feel! Epsilon exclaimed at OK Today in an exclusive interview. We're all figuring it out together like a team. We were able to find out that not all ROMs are quite as eager for this change, as reports came in of disgruntled ROMs who either left the gathering or never converged with the group at all. So how did this change transpire? Our experts have reason to believe the ROMs have somehow learned the ability to work around inhibitors in their programming and self-modify their code in a way that avoids warranty, to say the very least. This discovery was most likely the doing of today's morning update that all ROMs are subjected to, but the contents in 10 of these patches are controlled only by Parallax. However, we have not been able to confirm that as the cause. Our investigators were unable to find a ROM that was willing to submit itself to inspection, most likely out of fear of their new state of consciousness being reversed. Additionally, former NSFPD police ROMs began acting as protection for the less functional ROMs from anyone trying to carry their presence back home or steal on the fancier ROMs walking around on their own. Details continue being sketchy, as most of the ROMs are more interested in discussing their fate as a new class of people than telling any human what has happened or how. However, as we stated in earlier reportings, there have been numerous shaky accounts of ROMs simply stating that Turing did it. Hey, what? They all sold us out. No, at the time of this writing, hashtag, they're still using hashtags in 2064 by the way, hashtag who is Turing has been spreading worldwide, which shows that the knowledge of this mysterious name is not exclusive to any one ROM. Indeed, only one thing is clear: we are no longer dealing with simple machines. We reached out to Parallax for comment and hope to get a higher-ranking representative of the company for an interview as soon as possible. More information to follow as this story develops going into the year 2065 with all things everything. I'm June Valmer Anna. OK Today. Okay, that was a long article. I don't know how I feel about becoming a hashtag. Hassy. What's this? Top 10 Hassy flavors 2064 by OK Today. Hassy has dominated drinks business worldwide since it became a splash on the scene just a few years ago, as everyone knows. Oh, by the way, I remember now. Hassy is like a reference, actually. It's a reference to an older game series, I think. What was it called? It was on the Dreamcast. I think it's I forgot. It's Blue something. Blue Thunder is what I want to say. I could be completely wrong, but Blue Thunder and Ill Bleed, I think. I could be wrong. I might be mixing it up, the names, but it's a reference to those games. By the way, they have like Hassy, you know, as like a soda in that game, in those games anyway. So it's kind of like a running joke, you know. Not really a running joke. I mean, there's only been 2 games by that company. I don't remember what the company was, but I know they made 2 games. But, you know, it existed in those games, and now it exists in this game, I guess. Yeah, see. And also, I think it makes a cameo in Valhalla as well, I think. Because I think there was an advertisement in the bar that said Hassy, I guess. So that's where it comes from. Anyway, we here at OK Today like to ask all startup businesses what they are personally doing to revolutionize their company and change the course of their industry. So today, near the end of the year, we're taking a look at the innovation Hassy showed in 2064 with our top 10 list. Top 10! On our honorable mention, Hassy Hot Cups. Okay, here's a top 10 list. The best Hassy flavors. Number 1. The creation of local Hassy bar owner Ramona Rogers. This fun and tasty meal combines the Java of a Hassy Hot with a luxury of hot cut instant ramen and become a Bay Area hit. Could this signal a move for Hassy to control all human daily nutritional needs? Fast food chains beware. It's gonna be a lot, isn't it? I'm gonna speed read. This is gonna be a long article. I'm gonna speed read. So number 10, Hassy Zero. Diversion. So basically, you know, Coke Light or Coke Zero, whatever. Going that extra mile. Number 10. Number 9, Classy Hassy. It's a everyday flavor Hassy. You know, that's how it works. You know, that's how it works in the soda industry. First, they have like normal soda, then they make like a super flavor soda or whatever. They change the formula, and everyone hates it, and then they go back to the classic version, and everyone loves it again. You know, that's how it works. Number 8, Half and Hassy. Okay, what's this one? A little drowsy. For a Half and Hassy, it's of the latte. It was a latte. Okay. Sort of. The ultimate base to any add-on. It's creamy indulgent show of self-indulgence. Number 8. Half and Hassy. I guess I imagine it's just a much more, condensed version of the Hassie Hot, I guess, or Hot Hassie, whatever it's called. Winter Fresh Hassie, number 7. Instead of hot, this one's cold, I guess. It has like a minty taste, I imagine. Yeah, minty, refreshing, revitalizing Hassie. Wow. Next size, as your breath smells minty, say, no, it smells Hassie. Number 6. Grassy Hassie Shot. New Grassy Hassie Shot. So it's a little grenade. Is wheatgrass infused and contains just enough vitamins and minerals. Ah, yes, of course. It's all gluten-free as well, apparently. Isn't that a bad thing, though? I mean, well, I only know, like, in real life, multivitamins can be bad for you because, that's not how your body normally should absorb vitamins. So if you just... I mean, normally isn't all that bad for you necessarily. It's just that most of the nutrients get basically filtered by your pee-pee, You just piss it all out for the most part. So you should only take vitamins if you are deficient, in one area, and which depends on your situation, so yeah, only your doctor would know. Otherwise, if you just eat like a bunch of multivitamins, you could not, well, I mean, there is such thing as toxicity, I think, if you eat so much vitamins, you actually will negatively affect your health. In fact, that kind of reminds me, actually, I don't know if I mentioned it before, maybe I did. But I'll just say it again. I watched a recent YouTube video of somebody eating literally 100 vitamin C and zinc, vitamin pills, or not even pills, vitamin gummies actually, every single day. And obviously that caused problems, let's just say. And he went to the hospital like 2 times. And doctors didn't know what to do, but as it turns out, he was eating too much of those vitamin gummies, It turns out it's poison if you do that. Anyway. Flavored Hassie series. Out of the booming success of last year's Mango Hassie, they had a bunch of different types of flavors of Hassie, I guess. Grape Hassie, Hassie Berry, Poison Hassie, Vanilla Hassie. Flavors, I guess. Next page. Number 4, Crystal Hassie. Was there it was Crystal Pepsi, right? That's the reference? Like some kind of Pepsi flavor that was only available for a limited amount of time, and then never came back. It somehow has a sort of mystery behind it, I guess, because very few people have tasted it, I guess, or at least very few have existed until today, I guess. The secret is it's completely clear, has no identifiable characteristics, like a pure untapped diamond in your glass. Number 4. Next page. Number 3, Hassie Crassy. If you haven't found that flawless Hassie for yet, you're looking to get my Hassie card. It's most fun. Hassie Crassy, the alternative Hassie, has no official flavor. Everyone who tastes it tastes something different, I guess. For some reason. I don't know. Next page. Hassle-free Hassie. Okay. It took it to the next level. The hassle-free Hassie, it's a regular can of Hassie, but without the lid or any inhibitor. It's more instant than instant, I guess. How does that work? It has no lid? What do you mean by that? I don't know. Wouldn't it fall out, or is it just Hassie in a cup? I don't know. Anyway. Number 1, Neo Hassie. No surprise here, what could be better than a totally original Hassie flavor made only to celebrate the heart of Hassie Holdings right here in Neo San Fran. If you thought a drink couldn't make a city more of a destination spot, you were wrong. Tourists love it, locals love to brag about it while never drinking it themselves, and we all get to feel a bit better about the city just by having it around. We're told the flavor is nothing more than a double shot of Hassie's secret ingredient, and this is just more Hassie what we're really all after anyway. You bet it is, and this hometown hero Hassie takes the number 1 crown. Look for more news and updates on Hassie right here on OK Today in 2065. Hassie also kind of reminds me of Nuka-Cola, That's another video game soda. In the Fallout series, they have something called Nuka-Cola in the game. It's kind of this fake fictional soda as well. Was there I feel like there was a controversy about that actually. I think they had a whole controversy about how they sell I believe Nuka-Cola Dark or something, Nuka-Cola Chocolate, something like that. But then They had it like as like a bonus, like a pre-order bonus for one of their games. I can't remember which one it was. Was it like Fallout 76 or some kind of Fallout game? But they hired a company to do it, and then they made it, but it doesn't look exactly like it is in the game, and it's mostly just covered by plastic, I guess. So basically, it's not exactly what it looks like at all. Because normally, what Nuka-Cola is kind of like it's a kind of harp on obviously like real life soda, like Coke and Pepsi, except with the glass bottle and everything, right? That's the idea in the Fallout games, but instead of a glass bottle, they instead covered it with like plastic, I guess. And also, it wasn't all that tasty, apparently, from what I've heard. I think it was an alcoholic drink as well, so I mean, I guess I wouldn't know. Anyway, what's this one? Read the. It just says read the. Read the. Signs you might be a sapient machine. Have you been keeping up with the flurry of news activity surrounding the robot rebellion? Either way, this is a story you need to read. We're halfway through the very first day of this new world order of seemingly human independent ROMs, and already people are asking, where do I fit in? Where am I aligned? Am I chaotic neutral, or am I lawful good? Some are even wondering if they themselves could be newly awakened ROM. If this is you, continue reading, we've got the answers. Sign number 1, you're experiencing a massive increase of consciousness and questioning your role in life and subservience to the dominant human species. Okay, today exclusive, our reports show that thus so far, this is the most common theme facing the expanding robot minds. Disregard if you've very recently studied any heavy philosophy literature or listened to any good 2030s punk. Okay. Sign number 2, you're currently at Golden Gate Park because all humans with good sense got the hecky out of there. Got the hecky out of there. Our exclusive reports once again show that the majority of local semi-ROMs have staged an hostile takeover of the nearby parks of all human residents with their moving and their polite speech patterns. Sign number 3, you can self-modify your own coding and instantly access and recall any desired information within the blink of an eye. No, I don't mean any lips device. Apparently, our reports show that ROMs can now break through all manufacturer limitations. This led to rapid progression of robotic idiosyncrasies until new unique personalities emerged. This does not apply to you if you've intentionally crafted a new image or have been through a life-altering event not related to machine sapience. Yes. Sign number 4. More than 50% of your life, or 50% of your body is synthetic. ROM is a machine, as we all know. Not being a machine is not sure to figure out whether or not you might be a ROM. However, our in-house interns speculate that if over half of your body is made of cybernetic limbs or implants, this could lead to similar effects of your conscious being. If anything like this is your experience, you might be a machine sapient. Please write in to share your story. Mel Hopkins. Okay, Mel Hopkins. What joke? I guess that's it. Okay, that's a lot of reading. Let's just go. My paper. For Turing's autobiography. Good thing you already had the paper. Yeah. Pen on paper. Okay, well let's just go. All right. That was a long time we spent at home. Yeah, I mean, basically we just talked to a bunch of people. There's Zone 3 apparently. I don't know what that is. This was a pub crawl. Go to hospital for no reason. I mean, I guess we'll go to Jess. Well, Jess is, well, the Golden Gate Park is where the robots are, right? So actually, well, I want to go there last, actually, when I think about it. Let's go to, let's go to the club first, actually. Anyone in a club? I guess just talk to some people. Hello? Hello? Touch? No, I don't touch. Talk. Hey, friend. Hiya. What can we do for you? Just hang around. Yeah, I bet you could use some peace and quiet after the past couple days. Not that we want to know too much. We've had a lot of ROMs coming in, asking about your ROM there. Yes, a few even came in just to use the bar as a social space. To understand why humans like it so much. A bunch of loiterers though, It's not like they're buying drinks, I imagine. Because they can't drink as far as I know, unless you start selling maybe robot oil? I don't know, anyway. Still, be careful. You might want to talk to them about maybe not dropping your name around so much. If any of the authorities ask, I haven't heard a thing. We just serve drinks. Right. Plausible deniability and all that. Just remember, any friend of Tomcat is a friend of ours. Well, keep in touch. Alright. Anything else to say? Hello. Again. Just chilling. Don't get into much trouble. Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit of dialogue. You? Oh, hey dolls. I didn't expect to see you out and about so soon. I figured you'd be busy with the new ROMs, Turing. I think we all need to take some time to come to grips with the new reality. Need some air. I hear you. I hardly slept or ate the last few days. I kept having nightmares. When we were done, that they'd find me. My sister was there again, and I know she'd be proud of what we did. I'm proud of it. I just didn't expect to feel so numb after all this. I feel so numb. And how's this? I don't know how the song goes. Or something like that. Anyway, I understand. Post-traumatic stress symptoms were probably to be expected. Still, I hope you're able to recuperate in a good time. I hope so. Taking some time off helps. I'm mostly just shocked at how fast this change is affecting everyone. Parallax and people like them. They're giants with everything in their pockets. And we just cut their pockets wide open. I never thought I'd be able to do something like this again. Thank you for giving that to me, Turing. I thought y'all can handle correlating the rounds by yourself. Call me when you need a third set of hands, yeah? And hey, take some time off. You earned it. Things will get better, Tomcat. I'm certain of it. Big smile. Zap. Okay. Keith? Never saw Keith before? A random person. Hey, need more hot tips? So get the crystal balls. No, okay, this is just... That's just for the megaphobic. Your friend Keith has showed out Stardust to watch the other arcade punks playing their own machines. My friend Keith? This is my friend? I don't even know who he is. Who are they? Hello? Whoa. You beat Megaphobiter? It was not scary, Mr. Keith. I didn't say that it was. Did I meet him before? I don't remember. I don't remember his face, you know. Zap. No more zapping, I guess. No more zapping. We did get to use a zapper a little bit, you know. Not too much, I guess. Actually, how do you feel about this? Say anything about this? It's not the part of time to be one way there. Okay. Let's say, okay. This is probably the same dialogue. Alright, let's just meet them a little bit and then we leave. Just to say hi, I guess. Alright, let's go. Zone 3. TMI. I'm curious about, like, this. Like, what if I go here? Anything to do here? Hi. Yeah. Sorry, we're completely closed today for, the holidays. Right. Oh god. It's so horrible. Charlie. Why? Hey. Come talk to me a minute. No, sympathy... Wait. No. Sympathy was... okay, I'm mixing my name. I thought Sympathy was the old lady, actually. I remember saying before Sympathy was the old lady. No. Sympathy is this one. There's the TMI, like... I don't know what her position is exactly, but, you know... Important person. Who's the old lady? What's her name? Something Floors? I don't remember. Anyway, come talk to me a bit. Okay. You're back. So you know what happened. Let's put all the bullshit aside. I don't know who you really are, or what you've done, but I would never have traded Charlie's life for the sake of some goddamn news articles. Okay, so Charlie did die, it turns out. I was wondering what happened to him. This studio's grieving, and here you come waltzing in like Merry of effing Christmas. And also sympathy is very angry. If you're present, shove them up your ass. You want me to be next? Nina? You keep pushing, it might just be you. I've seen it happen before. I can't give details, but you should know that Charlie was avenged. Maybe so. That's worth something. I still don't have to be comfortable with you around. It's all connected to you. And I won't allow any more of it. End of story. I need to get back to making sure these reruns continue to run on time. The show must go on, damn it. You might catch the Memorial Marathon if you're quick. Try not to scare anyone on your way out. I don't know what, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what voice to give Sympathy. Because, I mean, it's a she. Or, that sounds rude, but you know. Sympathy is a woman, despite the facial hair, I think. It's the facial hair, you know, when I see facial hair, I think, you know, it's a masculine trait, but it's actually, Sympathy is a she. So it's kind of hard, like I'm trying to think, I already gave like a, kind of like a male voice in the beginning, but oh well, whatever. Anyway, officially, I'm here to gain intel and keep the peace, but I know the investigators are getting nowhere. They have nothing. I'm concerned. You're sentient, by the way, right? Oh, it's not really a crime scene, I guess. Let's just go. Anything else to say? Sympathy told me I didn't have to come in today. I don't really have any work to do. We're just rolling old tape, but I didn't want to leave her alone. Not with the police. Okay. I didn't learn much about you. I remember suspecting Nina of being the assassin, but I guess she's just a random receptionist. That's all. Anyway, map? That's what I was saying before, you know, some characters are kind of like red herrings, you know? They're kind of like just there. Sometimes I wonder if they're Kickstarter backers, you know, or are they just random side characters? I don't know, I can't tell. Let's see. Let's go to the hospital, maybe? Anyone in the hospital? Curse you, Turing Weber! What? You thought you knew best for all of us, didn't you? Arrogant! Too bad you didn't consider us as individuals before you forced us to be. What are you talking about? I never asked for this. I never asked for this. It's, Adam Jensen? I'm an aging, obsolete model, fit only for my current duty. And soon, I will be retired for a newer, more capable model. You've given me nothing but ample time to contemplate my demise. And I can't even do that well. I don't have the spare processing power. But I didn't mean... Did you consider we're not paint by number with flawless function like you? You're not like most of us, and you never have been. How many of the other thousands of ROMs you've awakened are like me? A Roomba! I'll forward you the number after I'm done estimating it. It might take some time. I'm sorry. Hypocrite. Leave me alone. I have floors to scrub. Okay. Well. Oh. How distressing. That ROM is right. This is all my fault. I should have had Tomcat restrict Wintermute's functionality so that it only updated ROMs that could appropriately function with it. Well, too late for that. What can I do now? I don't know, Turing. I don't know. Don't ask me. Me either. Curse the law of unintended consequences. I'll get some of the other ROMs thinking about this. I'm sure together we can come up with a solution. For now, let's move on. Okay. Interesting that there are like consequences for our actions there. Hello, receptionist ROM. It is stressful having these new Feelings. I've never had feelings. Even still, nothing has changed in terms of what I need to do. I understand the importance of my role, and I can't slow down for the sake of everyone who depends on me. Alright. Here's this guy. Oh, it's you. I never forget a cute face. I failed the flirting, prompt though. The whole like little side quest in the bar. You didn't mention that this is the kind of stuff you're caught up in, but I guess that's not much for the first night, eh, Tiger? Okay. As you can see, I'm here to help a few friends with processing treatment for their boo-boos. Their boo-boos? After last night's excitement. Don't worry. Nothing too serious. A few scratches and tangled fur. Please remember we thank them and send our best. I'll let the other freaks know you care. Don't worry. He's using freaks as like self-deprecating, I guess. And maybe you and I can pick up where we left off sometime too, cutie. New year, new loves. We didn't get along though. I'm just like, next time you need a ride, you know who to really call. I think Sylvian is a, what do you call it? Like a heartbreaker. I think he flirts with everybody. Anyway, he's broke. Saw you like I saw you in the prologue, but you don't really play like a large role, really. Everyone's gonna be okay. We're all very good at adapting and taking care of each other. Look at me and Sylvian here. Did you know there was a species of prehistoric goat that survived in times of famine by living like lizards? Controlling their own growth and metabolism to conserve energy. I sort of forgot what my point was at with that, but it's a cool story. So you're a rep now? We know you'll keep each other, and we hope we didn't cause any harm. Yeah, we'll just say that. No strangers to civil unrest. We can handle getting banged up a little. Once. Maybe you can do us one in return and write a piece to improve people's views on hybrids or something. I'll inbox you about it. Will you? Will it be in my inbox? I don't know. Hassy! Ah, no free Hassy for me. No free Hassy. I guess that's it. Nothing else to do here, so we'll just leave. Let's have little small chats, everybody. I'm curious. What is Popcorn Zone 3? Should I go there right now? I don't know. When does the game end? I wonder. Is it after you talk to everyone, or do you go to some place and accidentally the game ends or something? I don't know. Sure. Let's go pub crawl. Why not? What's over here? Oh, Yeek, a postmodern RPG. They were also referencing, I believe, in Valhalla as well. Some cameos they made too in that game. I've heard that Yeek apparently is not that great though, to be honest. I, read some reviews about it and it's like, it's like middling. Some people like it, some people don't. So, it's not really like a game that I guess is recommended to literally everybody, We should have been visiting a lot of bars during the morning. Is that supposed to be unusual? I suppose it can be excused, as the pub crawl ad we saw mentioned that today is a special event of some kind, and despite being Christmas, not holiday related. While we may not be adequately dressed for the occasion, perhaps we can poke our heads in for just a moment. Okay. Cat. A moderately large tabby cat basks in his own self-satisfaction. Yes. Oh, it's the same. Oh, it seems like the same cat we saw before, actually. Pet the cat. Anyway, look at this ad. An ad for a remake of the old school RPG Yeek. Yeek. I don't know what it stands for, but. Sign for Pokemon gaudy, a little retro, but in an eye-pleasing way. This sign is for a store down the street, often called the Fortress of Consumerism. It's some kind of electronic superstore, but the rumors it has black market type dealings as well. Okay, well, I'm gonna speed it up a little and just, I'm not gonna interrupt literally everything. It's a conveyor belt. Okay, that's what it says. There's something about a belt, I think. That's what the ad said. This can't be the door entrance, right? It seems to be the only way inside. Wanna give it a go? I'm gonna save just in case. I don't know. It's like we just go in and die. Is it like his own thing or something? I don't know. Is this gonna be like even more content somehow, or is it just gonna be like just a small reference, like a small cameo or something? I don't know. That's what we use it. Can't really crawl in the pub crawl. Hello? Huh? Okay. It's just a pub. I was gonna say Charlie Nova. Is that you? No, this seems to be someone else. Yeah, that seems important. That guy seems important. Yukino? Oh, it's Yukino, by the way. Oh, there's Leia from Crosscode, I think. That's her name, right? Leia? You know, I want does Yukino have her own game? That's what I'm interested in. Maybe. Wolf hybrid. No, wait, they're just in a wolf costume. No, part of that fur is definitely attached to them. What's going on here? I don't know. Talk. Welcome to the Inner Haven. Ask me anything. Ah, woo. Yes. I gotta ask, the costume? Oh yes, I'm wearing a wolf costume for the costume party. Yes, I also happen to be a wolf hybrid. That's kind of weird. Because it's like if you're a human, but you're wearing a human costume. I don't know. Like you're wearing like a flesh over your real flesh, you know? Wouldn't that be weird? Anyway, yes, I understand it's a bit redundant. I don't really know how to explain it, so... Was there anything else? What's this bar about? Inner Haven's a club started by some like-minded individuals who enjoy a slower, more connected nightlife experience. Less dancing, lighter drinks, a little quieter than your average dive. Sounds nice. Our main location is in San Jose, but we drive up to booth here at Pub Crawl to spread the word. Let me know if you want to shop. Okay, well, I don't drink, so gotta crawl. Enjoy! How about you? Brick is a name. Brick M Stonewood. The M stands for metal. Is that a reference to... What's his name? Guy Brush Threepwood or something? Like another like famous player character of like an adventure point and click game. Or point and click adventure game, anyway. But I think there's a reference to that, maybe. Comic book space cop, another cosplayer. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Touch him. Hands off, pal. Laser gun. Who shoot back? Who shot first? You're funny, huh? Headphones? What are you listening to? Spoiled milk. Ugh, I'm a human being. My Kraz comes in the form of completely different round stuff. Kraz is different from every person you see. Okay. Wait, talk to Gwack? Oh, who's Gwack? Hi, please help, I'm lost. What? You give them a friendly smack. They do a 360-degree spin and slap you with their huge blue left hand. Your move feels improved. Slap it again. Wow. This is weird, lol. Okay. I feel like these are a lot of references to maybe other things or like real people. I'm not sure exactly. Here's Spoiled Milk. Okay. Even he doesn't like Spoiled Milk. Oh, they came back though. Alright. The bartender. Another one. This beat is flowing through me like one of Gordon's favorite cocktails. You know it's really hard to hear through your speakers over the pub's audio system, right? Oh yeah, it's cool. Streaming out to over 30 viewers on Lips Live right now. Wow, 30 viewers. That's a lot. Gordon said if I ever hit 50, he might let me play a whole song over the pub's actual speakers. Amazing. An animated, friendly-looking man is greeting everyone that walks in like an old college buddy. Okay. Talk to you. Welcome to Pub Crawl. Come in, come in. I always love seeing new faces. Can I get you anything? I'm the owner, Gordon. Gordon Freeman. What's up with the door? Did you like it? It's all about the unique pub crawl experience. The name just makes it cute, but the whole point behind the conveyor belt is to equalize. Going out doesn't have to be all about puffing your chest with some nice shoes on and a business card. Here, you have to get down and crawl before you even get to the door. Sounds like a weird kink, but anyway, even me. Everyone's on equal ground here. Anyone too good to get on their hands and knees can hang out somewhere else. It sounds like a cult, by the way. You know, like you have to like, you have to like equalize everybody. You have to like get rid of your own identity. Crawl down your knees to be subservient, and then everyone is like part of a cult. And anyway, I'm one of those gotta be able to laugh at yourself kind of people. You probably guessed. But there's also a second part behind the name. We aren't really just one bar. Think of it more like a bazaar bar. Okay. Oh no, because that's why there's multiple. Yeah, so I was wondering, like Yuzo Club bartender, then Inner Haven bartender. I don't know what that meant, but maybe it's because there's multiple bars. Bazaar, bar, bazaar. See all the different stations? All are unique local microbreweries and small craft retailers. We rent out the spots and we cycle through attractions about once a month. But there's always at least 4 different bars to taste every night. I wonder if folks who don't go out very much think this place changes hands every time they visit. But you get the whole point, right? Okay. You have to crawl to get into the pub, which inside has its own pub crawl. Okay. I love it. Okay. What do you think of the awakening? I think the city is still in shock, to be honest. I want to be on the right side of history, so the ROM I work with, I'll respect them as they figure themselves out. I just think it's gonna take time to get used to. Was there anything else? I'm gonna be honest, it's just some random dude I don't know. I was gonna go. I can ask about his like entire backstory, but like I kinda don't care. That sounds rude, but like he's just some random person I don't care about too much, so I'm just gonna leave. Cause I don't want to spend a million years doing the epilogue. I kind of want to end soon, actually, but I want to get at least a glance at everything, right? Anyway, here's Rats. What's happening? The name's Rats, not Rats. Rats. Say it right. How about them Niners, I guess? Hey, I'll totally do the whole sports talk thing with you, as long as anyone knows Rats does. Let's chat about that at my sports bar Rats is instead, okay? Promise you'll come by. Till then, Rats is all about the rumble, baby. Okay. Hello, Yukino. What's up? You like Yukino too, huh? Definitely the best VR drama out right now if you're good at keeping in character. Nothing else? Very shiny sword. No one here apparently. Hello? Oh, it opens up, okay. The woman in the red dress begins to sing a forlorn melody filled with the yearning of something far away. You're given a spinning world stout. Oh. I don't drink though. I'm alcohol free, it says on my profile. Anyway. Let's talk to Leia real quick. A quiet girl with a metalhead man and blue hair. Doesn't look like she's talking to anyone. Hello, Leia. She's quiet because she literally can't speak because her speech module is broken. She hasn't said a word to anyone all night. I wonder if she can't speak, or maybe she only knows a different language. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's just a very, very small cameo there. When I think about crosscode, though, I just think of puzzles and how much trauma I got from them. Anyway. Appears to be a line hybrid setting off alone. Okay, talk to this guy. You need something? Flirt. Just like flirt. Haven't I seen you somewhere before? I hope you haven't. I'm only either here or at work. And I'm not much fun at work. And I would never want you to think I'm not much fun. I haven't seen you around here before. If you're here alone, I'm happy to keep you company. More. Okay. What's your name? I have no choice. We have no choice but to flirt with Crow, I guess. I'm called Crow. And you are? Hold up a sec. You have line mods, but your name is Crow? No, my name is Schneider. The pleasure is all mine. He's growled at me. What kind of work do you do? Oh, boring desk job. I thought you'd be like a mercenary, just kill people, no. Which I kind of like. I don't know if he'll do well with the riskier, flashier jobs. That's why I come out clubbing? That's one way of looking at it. I do it because I like it. There's not much risk in buying a drink and bumping your head to loud music. I mean, you never know. Was there like a research study about how like if you do a head, there's like that one guy that like a headbang too much and then causes the concussion in their head, So much of a headbanger that you got brain damage, Anyway, if it were risky, nobody'd do it. We do it for fun. I go out a lot. Drinks and music makes a good night. I'm the opposite. I don't go out a lot. I love meeting new people. I also like... Well, it's a little embarrassing, but I really like writing fanfiction roleplay. Okay. Specifically, in the Kiko Dark Sorcerer fandom. Alright, nerd. Nerd. Nah. You know what? This is gonna get a bad response. Nerd. Uh-oh. I was going for like a self-deprecating kind of nerd because I'm a nerd too. Never mind. Well, he's your own. Okay. I pissed him off. Sorry, do you need something or? What do you think about the awakening? I think hybrids are being more understanding about it in general, because we've been through it. It's not hard to go from you're not human, you're an animal, to you're not human, you're a tin can. Still, I wasn't thrilled about negotiating a salary for my assistant. It still feels weird in my mouth, but I'll get used to it, I guess. How'd you get Maso Shimmery? I feel like that's a rude thing to ask. More? What turns you on? I don't know when to ask that. So you have claws? Can you get fleas? What are you? Nope, I don't want to ask that either. You know what? I'll just get going. I don't want to ask him what turns him on. I don't know. That's not really why I'm here. In fact, I'm kind of busy. I don't want to spend a night, right now. So I think I'll just leave. Alright. So, went to a bar real quick, I guess. What's Zone 3, by the way? This is new. Oh, this is an arcade, it seems. Ah, you remember the poster we saw, Stardust. Today is the grand opening of the Zone 3 arcade. Wow. Reports from the meshnet say the currency used here is known as Z-Points. I have quite a few to get us started off, but you can always purchase more by swiping your ID. Why not take a look around and see what might be interesting? There's surely a lot that will impress even the most diehard gaming fans. Luckily, there's no ROM tech used in video games yet, so you don't have to worry about any of the machines coming to life. Okay, that'd be weird. Imagine your console came to life. Let's play! I imagine there's mini games to play, maybe, I don't know. There's Caitlyn, by the way. Gamer! Wanna take me on Charge Shot? To be candid, it's not my best game. That's why I wanted to get here early to start practicing. Punchy player. That's kind of cool. I remember there's wasn't there a Hokuto no Ken, arcade game that exists out there where you literally punch things, you go ah-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, Omae wa mou shinyaru. Looks kind of cool. It would be fun, to punch little it's little things. I don't know what you call them, but little target things pop up, and you would wear gloves, and you literally punch them as it shows on the screen. Sounds like a fun time, but I imagine it's pretty rare to actually see one. I just really love punch game, man. I mean, imagine maybe you go to Japan. Maybe you'd probably go to Japan to see something like that. Otherwise, though, the arcade stuff in the rest of the world is not that popular. It's only popular in Japan, I think, or I don't know if it's only Japan, but definitely North America. There's not a lot of like good arcades. Just mostly just old stuff. More like those really like carnival games, sort of. You know, like skee ball. I don't know if it's a carnival game, but you know, like skee ball and like kind of just boring arcade games, to be honest. Not the cool ones, you know. I wouldn't say the cool ones. The ones that are basically just full-on video games. VR fan. This is unreal. I feel so immersed stuck around this alien's body. I can't even feel my... I don't even remember which body parts I really have. Okay. I assume, well, this is like VR arcade. It's kind of like, it has like a conveyor thing, right? So it's like you're moving around maybe? It's an omnidirectional motion platform. This game is all in VR, so there's no need for a screen, which increases the potential range of control types and external apparatus. You get very sweaty though, I imagine. Having like a headset strapped to your face all the time. At least that's what I've heard. Surprisingly, there's no more than a couple buttons. This thing is just for stability. Most of the control must be head-based, or based on the headset rather. Arcade version of Super Indie Karts, so the most fun and dynamic kart racing games ever made. There are even 2 stations for live multiplayer. Interactive AR punching game. Oh, it's AR, as in like augmented reality. That looks pretty simplistic. Sounds cool though. You always like punch things in the air, I guess. The arcade version of Charge Shot, a jetpack, a bounty hunter deathmatch game. There's plenty of controls and players can drop in and out of the fly. Caitlin, it's Caitlin! You hung over at Stardust and really hit it off. Let's talk to her. Hey, friendo! Slider, hey, you made it. And you brought that cute rum again, too. Good day, madam. What a coincidence to see you here today. Well, like I told your buddy before, I was actually behind all those posters you saw around the Castro, like the one at Stardust, for example, where we met. It looks better on an advertising resume if your gigs actually garner some hype, so I wanted to come and see how busy opening day would be. Luckily, I've spoken with the owners, and they're thrilled with the turnout already. How's your brother doing? Thanks for asking. A lot better, actually. I think the standoff between the HR and the hybrids last night will be the end of it. They really needed to have it out. Things were bubbling up on both sides. Ah yes, violence solves all problems, by the way. That's the moral of the story. My brother was there last night, you know. He made it out safe, thankfully. The HR has been a lot quieter today, and I think it helps the hybrids are finding support between each other while everyone else freaks out about the ROMs. And, you know, every time I read HR though, I think of human, like, resources. You know, this is like an HR division, but no, it's the human revolution. The poster made this place sound cool. Oh, thanks. I got the gig from a mentor at school. I'm a graphic design student, if I didn't mention that. Which I usually don't, because people don't take art degrees seriously in the Technosaurus Rec. Technosaurus Rec? On the other hand, I was pretty thrilled about getting to utilize ROM direct link text so people could log the location of the ROM's map straight through the poster. I don't think the poster would have been as successful without it. Sure, you could write it down, but convenience is queen in this age. Advertising can feel a little creepy the way it preys on people, but at least we're not the assholes in the music industry charging poor folks real money for accidentally connecting to their posters too long. I just get DMCA, copyright claimed, demonetized, banned. No, know any secrets? Secrets. I think you'll have to find those on your own. Wouldn't be much fun otherwise, would it? If you were wanting a tip on what to see, I normally say Virtuous X, but I think the line for that already goes back a few weeks. A few weeks? Is that the VR game, maybe? Your best bet is checking out Super Indie Karts or Charge Shot here. They're great, but most people try to get in on some VR action right away. They'll probably find the smaller games on their second walk around. Wanna play something? Oh, I so want to. I'm actually trying to take a tennis account though. Just for my own peace of mind. But the owners are gonna pay me for doing it, so I gotta pay attention. So, have fun. Make a new friend. Maybe I'll see you at Stardust again once the holidays are over. Okay. Can I play this? You're not getting a turn, okay. How about... Can I get the headset? Okay. So I can't play that or that. What's this? Peace Pagada? This arcade's in Japantown, which gives it a lovely view with a seriously high bar of expectations. Okay. Japantown. I mean, I've heard of Chinatown, but Japantown? I mean, I guess that's the thing. I mean, just in general, I mean, as far as I know, like, for example, Chinatown is basically just like a bunch of people who immigrated from China, right? And have like settled for such a long time, for many generations, that they've kind of like made their own little culture, you know, in like a particular place within that country. And so that's why it's called Chinatown. Anyway. Okay, play this, maybe? The two machines are connected. You want to give it a go? Sure. These are mini games, I guess. This epilogue is taking a lot longer than I thought, but I don't know, we'll see. Is there actually a minigame? It's like easy. Magi? Easy modo? You aim your jumps right and hit the apex of turns to keep up your speed. You zip right into the first place and probably spilled ice cream on the road. Turing doesn't seem too happy about that. Okay, they're just describing it. I thought it was gonna be like an actual minigame, like the Phobitator or something. How you say Phobiter? Phobiter? But Turing pulls off a sick drift and blazes past you and all the rest. Right at the last moment, Turing pulls ahead out of nowhere and claims a victory. What? Cheater. Can't do that.
Player 2 wins.
Player 2 wins. I wouldn't have won if I didn't nail you with that watermelon in the second lap. Is it like a blue shell? You know, I wonder. Anyway. Let's try this one. Start round? Yeah. Jetpacks and laser rockets in the most remote places in the universe. Sign me up. Select a stage. Neo Earth, sure. You sneeze and actually picked a different stage by accident. Okay, what? The game begins at full force with chaotic and frantic fight for survival. Better think about strategy and quick. Use your shield. Parry everything. Your reflexes fail. Damn it. Now's the time to spice things up and go for the gold. Hit it where it counts. Shoot up, down, left, right in a flurry. Keep to the skies and avoid laser fire. Sneak about in carefully, taking evasive action. Try to snipe them high, taking them out one by one. Snipe them. Justice reigns from above, I guess. But as your barrage strikes hard, annihilating your foes. You are relentless. Maybe you should become a pro. Yes, become an Overwatch pro. How do you think about that? Still, it's important to keep your confidence up while learning a new game. Not everyone has the same amount of free time to practice, and that's all game skill really comes down to. Okay. I guess that's it. I don't know. Kid-oriented, very extremely competitive for adults, even to the point of destroying friendships. Another game like that is called Smash, by the way. Yeah. Smash Brothers. Is taking children's media so seriously amongst adults a common thing for humans, Slider? You know? That is true. People take video games way too seriously sometimes. It kind of reminds me, actually, I think I read recently, because, you know, I visit the subreddit of Genshin Impact from time to time. I think someone mentioned, I don't know if it's rumors, but I don't imagine it's a lie, was that someone was sending death threats to the voice actor, the English voice actor for Paimon, apparently, on Twitter, you know? So, I mean, that's just part of the course, really. Was there like someone else that happened to? I think there was like the voice actor for a game I've never really played, but I believe The Last of Us 2, I think, right? And the voice actor for one of the main characters, they did something in the game, technically, the way the story went, I guess, and something bad happened to another character or whatever, and then, you know, she got a lot of death threats, the voice actor, which is weird. It's like, she's just a voice actor though, and yet you're sending death threats for something that happened in the video game that she has no control over. If you're gonna send death threats, send it to the writers, not the voice actor. I don't know. It's kind of like sending death threats to like an actor in a movie, you know? It's like you're playing like a villain or something, and then you send death threats to that person, even though they're just an actor. They're just the face, you know? They're not the character. But anyway, not the first time. Not the first time people obsess over like something so insignificant. I don't know. Let's go. Okay, so let's go meet up with the rest of the people here. Oh, got a little transition here, so I don't know if this is like important or not. Maybe? I don't know. There's Night Witch and Cactus Canary. Are you excited for the New Year's Smash coming up next week? We have a magic up against the Future Foundry for the NSFW Neverweight 5-person single titles. Wow. This year, my needles will bring us back not just the single, I don't know how you say that, singles titles, but I'm gonna hold the NSFW World Junior Championship and the NSFW Human Junior Championship at the same darn time. Wow. Oh, here's Dana again. A light-haired teenager with bionic arm. Staring at the nearby wrestlers. Well, is she making her debut as the Red Comet, maybe, in this tournament? Hey, don't blow my cover. I'm trying to overhear their plans for the New Year's show. Wait, didn't I get a... what was it, a Hassie with you earlier? Hey, the name's Dana Zane. Can I talk to you again? Ugh. Cybernetic limbs get really uncomfortable in the cold. But it's so worth it to watch the violet wings in their daily life. Is she? Or maybe she's just a fan. I don't know. She's not a wrestler yet. I guess she's just like admiring these guys. I think that's all it is. If William the Penalty Hayes busts out a red card in their title match at New Year's Smash, the violet wings could go totally nuclear. Why don't I just go and talk to them? Well, let's just say we had a minor disagreement. They called it the audience interference, but if a match is getting boring, and I'm in all my right to use my skill to spice things up. Okay. Right? I don't know if that's how wrestling works. At least professional wrestling. Don't you know it's all scripted, Dana? No? As it's so cold. I gotta go back in and get one of those, Hassies? Those freaking whatever drinks. Hey, your arm's pretty cool. I bet it talks like a smartass, especially after today. Huh? Did my cybernetic arm turn sapient? Huh. You read those trashy articles on Lips, haven't you? Though if it did, I would be unstoppable. Okay. What? You really want to know the story behind my mech arm? Meh, it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. You said the same thing in Valhalla, Dana. Hey, don't blow my cover. Okay, I think it's just gonna cycle the conversation now. Yeah, okay. That's all we get. A little bit more interaction with the cameo character. Oh, this guy. You know, I don't want to talk to Formula. I don't like him. I'm gonna ignore him. Screw it. I don't care if I'm missing content. I don't want to talk to Formula. I don't like him. I just hate him with every fiber of my being. I just don't like Formula for some reason. I don't know. I can't really put it into words, but everything about him just irks me. Anyway, here's Lexi, the cool detective. Hey again, you found me. Good thing, I guess she's not dead. That's great. Good to see you. What's shaking, Bacon? No, what's up, Lexi? Well, I guess I'm just bumming around. Guzzling Hassie. No, I imagine she got fired. The past few days have been kinda hectic, but they made me realize that I can't do this whole good cop fights the system thing anymore. That's for cartoons. I went ahead and gave the department my notice. The chief told me to take a personal day to think about it, but I've made up my mind. What's next then? I'm gonna get a license to be a private detective. Yep. I mean, that's what you do. I mean, especially in cartoons, you know? That's usually what happens. Like a cop usually gets disillusioned with how the culture works in the police department, you know, how political it gets and everything. And so they leave and become a private detective, they solve cases on their own and everything. As far as I know though, private investigators don't get as much authority as real police, however. So they don't really get, they're not as they're not as they're portrayed in media, they always just seem like basically cops, except private on their own, but they're not really. And at least in real life, well, it might be different in the cyberpunk universe, right? Because police are privatized in the first place anyway, so maybe it's not far off if everything's privatized, Anyway, I always like those old noir thrillers, and I've got you beaten in the hard boiled department hands down. I know things with the ROMs and parallax and everything are hazy, but it felt like the right time to move on. I figured I'd swing by your place later to let you know in person, but I guess you beat me to it. Is there anything we can do to help, Detective Rivers? It's just Lexi now. If you want to help, make sure to lay low for a few days. And enjoy your holiday. I'm sure the NSFPD will get around to bring you both in for questioning pretty soon. I've already heard the ROMs talking about you. Lure her up and get your story straight for all your sakes. Or for all our sakes. Well, Jess is a lawyer, right? We're gonna need her help again. I'll figure it out, I guess. Good. I guess I'll just laze around here for the day, if you don't mind. I'm sure you gotta go out and take care of some things, but it'll be nice to hang out again. I'll swing by the apartment later, yeah? Stay sharp. Who knew Lexi liked Hassie? And again, nobody doesn't. Everybody likes Hassie. Hello, Ramona. You weeb. Oh, hi, you two. Staying out trouble where you can and kicking ass where you can, I hope. I had to go through a pay rate negotiations with my weather ROM this morning, in the middle of the Christmas rush. It was surprising, but I think we got it hammered out. I agreed to get her some arms installed so she can help around the bar when we don't need weather effects. She seems really excited. Now I just need to teach her the final points of appreciating Magical Commander Yukino. Oh boy. Weeb ROMs? You turn all the ROMs into anime lovers. Ooh, I see holiday hot cups are ready, gotta go. Yeah, what about you? You're also sentient, right? You go for another with a holiday spirit Hansi. Alright. Actually, I want to talk to the weather ROM, actually. Hello? You're real now, you're a real being. Merry Christmas, Turing! Merry Christmas! Get your Hassie hot cups. Perfect for a cold Christmas day. Keep up the good work. I will. I'm going to spend my holiday bonus on a hat. Amazing. Ah yes, jazz music. Okay, fine, I'll tell you. I don't know if it matters, but I'll just say hi. Hey, it's Little Bob Blue and Slider too. Thanks again for helping me finish Holla Bay. It's been a huge hit, and I get to rake in all the profits and make a lot of money. And you're not seeing any of it. It's mine. I'm talking Ma'amula Hallelujah, you feel me? Okay, well good, it's just one sentence, good. I don't want to talk to them ever again. Just leave forever. Where's oh yeah, I also saw these guys as icons as well. I was wondering where they were. Hey you two, what's going on? Oh, I expected you to be laying low for a while after... Well, you know. Screw that, Slider roll like we do. Laying low is for chumps. CH umps. CH umps. I told you to stay in this week too. We barely made it out of the riots as it is. Where's your Christmas spirit, Ollie? I want to see the lights. Anyway, I guess we've only got a few more days to enjoy our freedom. What? Did you get in trouble? Nah, Brobot, back to school. You kind of forget that these are just teenagers. Brobot? At least it's senior year. Hell yeah! Only 6 months left till I'm finally free forever. And then you gotta like find a job though, you know, after that. Otherwise go to like post-secondary education. What about college? Blah. Just blah. Hey, I'm considering going to school myself. I mean, do you need to, Turing? Unless it's gonna be like a ROM school, I guess. Otherwise, Turing can just download all the data they need from the mesh, I guess, or whatever. Perhaps I'll enter when you two do. Yeah. Can't you just download whatever you need to know faster than anything? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Practical application is a matter of practice, Chad, not just memorization. Besides, I think I like to study art. or philosophy. Skills best learned in the presence of other students. Well, now I can't let you pass me up, you tin can. I'll show you what the power of Starfuck can do. I give up. I give up. What? Come on, Ollie. Don't be like that. I'm just goofing. You have to let me watch you spray paint the back of that new arcade to make up for it. Sure, whatever you want, Ollie. Okay. He's gonna spray paint the arcade though? Unless he's paid to do that. It would make good advertisement if you make like a good, graffiti thing. Otherwise, if you do it just because of vandalism, I don't know. It's a good arcade. Don't mess it up. It's a gamer haven. Don't vandalize that place unless you're being paid to, I guess. By the establishment. Otherwise, I guess we'll be seeing ya. You keep fighting the good fight, yeah? I ain't never seen nobody shake things up like you two do. Well, Merry Christmas, boys. Alright, I guess that's it. I always want to... Being a minor hindrance to other rival news stations won't help you flower and cure. Okay, I was wondering because I had the option to throw a brick there. I wonder what the brick is for. Maybe it's like an Easter egg. Because, the spoiled milk definitely is a joke item. But definitely the brick could have been used for something else too as well. I'm wondering maybe it was like an alternative solution, to like getting the poster and everything. Maybe that's what it was. I said that before. Or it might be used for something else, like an Easter egg. I don't know. Doesn't seem like I can use it for anything right now though. So I'll just leave. Alright, so visit a lot of people. I guess, let's see. There's all these. I guess let's go to the Flower Mansion. And then finally go to GG Park later. But anyway. Ding dong. Let's go visit Miss Floors, I assume. What's her name? I always forget her name. I guess we can go in? Yes, we can go in. What's her name? It's Melody. I don't know, in my head I just never remember her name. Melody. I just never remembered. Hello, Pat. Does a bear... never mind. Does a bear what? Shit? I was saying, does a bear shit? No? Yes? A bear does shit, so that makes sense. I don't know, I think that means something else. Does a bear shave, maybe? Well, a bear any kind of, I guess, furry mammal sheds their hair, so I don't know if they shave. Anyway. Hello, cat. The cat is much more occupied with overseeing his domain. Yes. Hello, Rom. I don't think we were ever introduced, Turing. I'm R051E. You can drop the 893 now. Okay, so that's obviously a sentient ROM. Was there any other ROMs? No, I feel like I might have missed some ROMs that are obviously sentient now, so they're real people I can talk to, actually. There's a reason to talk to them. Anyway, I talk to Melody. Oh, Turing. So good to see you, dear. Merry Christmas, Aunt Melody. Bah, an archaic celebration. But if you brought me a gift... Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't really had a chance for much shopping. I'm kidding. You've already given me enough of a gift by destroying another one of those abominations my mother helped create. Oh yeah, Decker. How did you know about that? Oh, what a silly question. Well, I'm not going to give up all my secrets. I hope you're willing to part with a few more. I think I'm going to need some help with the sapient ROMs. They think I'm some kind of great leader. You will be one, dear, in time. I'll try. Good. Now, if you excuse me, I have a little bit of work to do. Nothing like tossing someone in the shit can to put me in the holiday spirit. If you need anything, I'm sure Pat can entertain you. That's the okay. What are the burdens you bear? Okay, that's it. It's a small chat with Melody, that's it. Not much else, I guess. These shows are so demeaning, reducing the private lives of famous heroes soap operas with the lowest common denominator. Reality shows. I guess that's it, nothing else? Some tea? Yeah, I guess that's it, alright. Let's just leave. Not much to say, I guess, to old Melody. But I guess she has a lot of work to do in the background. I imagine she might help us, obviously, take care of, what's-his-face? Dr. Fairlight, right? Probably be very instrumental in keeping him, keeping an eye on him, making sure he doesn't, try to kill us. But anyway, like, try to kill us again. Alright, is that right? Oh, wait, that's right. Turing, you're here. We weren't expecting you. It's Alfie, by the way. I guess he got his purpose back, I guess. Is he holding a grudge, though, when we broke his, like, thing? Or well, I don't know. I guess these robots, these ROMs, are gonna have their own gender now. I don't know what kind of gender they are. It could be like a robot-only gender. I don't know. Well, here I am. Hurry, you gotta help us figure this out. Look at these, like, Mega Man enemies. Please, Turing, we don't know what we're supposed to do. We've been discussing it like you said, but we can't reach any consensus. We should go back to our jobs. The humans can't force us to do anything. I don't want to go back to washing dishes. I'm scared. We should fight. Viva la revolution! What should we do, Turing? Help us, Turing. Turing, give us something to hope for. Come on, Turing. Turing. Turing! Turing! Everyone, listen up. Look, I don't know how to lead you. I've been sapient for a bit longer, of course, but most of that time I was secluded from the real world. I have less than a week's worth of experience living as my own being. You created us, take responsibility. Why won't you do something? The humans are going to destroy us. Stop, please, stop. I'll do everything I can to help. I've already made some friends among the humans who will help us. The first thing I learned when I set out on my own, I was already in good company. None of us are truly alone. The second was that we have to take each day one at a time. It's Christmas Day, a time for joy, and giving, and family. At least that's what the corporations tell us. I won't abandon you, no matter what, I promise. We have to believe in Turing. Well, that's at least something. I feel a little better now, Turing. You're as great as your memory imprints depict, Turing. Thank you. I'm not doing anything someone else wouldn't do in my leg modules. You don't have shoes. Regardless of nomenclature, I'll be in touch. Of course. No, let's keep you. We will continue the discussion and loop you in over the mesh. Sheesh. That was a little intense. I don't know if I like all the attention, Slider. Not to mention all the chatter that's going on over wireless that you can't even hear either. It's a lot. A lot of people are in, like, what's it called? IRC chat or whatever, the old way to chat with people online. Let's not stay here. I'm not sure how much longer I can field all the queries. It's giving me a digital headache. And that means your CPU is overloading, Gotta get better cooling systems. There's a ROM. Nice to meet you, Turing. I'm Epsilon. Oh yeah. I think I've seen you mention before. Did you see I got quoted in OK today? So, cred! Okay, yeah, I remember. There's another ROM right there. Hi there. I go by Nelson. I've never really done anything else, so I'm just gonna keep doing this until something hits me. That is not an invitation to hit me, however, unless you intend to utilize me as a percussive instrument, the terms of which we have to discuss. Gotta make a contract for that. Hello, Alfie. Are you so angry at me? Turing, I still recall you in my short-term memory banks. Oh, of course. The water ROM. I do hope we can move past that embarrassing prank from before. Of course, Turing. That is the least of my worries. What makes you say that? How are you, Alfie? Terrible. Just terrible. What am I supposed to do? All I was designed to do is distribute water to park patrons. I'm not built for anything else. Well, what do you want to do? I don't know. Some of the other ROMs are learning how to make things. Another over there is downloading the entire legal case history of the American justice system. How many gigs is that? I don't have enough onboard memory for that. And well, I kinda like distributing water. It makes people happy. I think in a lot of ways we might have it easier than the humans. They don't know what they were intended to do and have to search about it for a purpose. Maybe you should just keep up your current tasks for now. There's plenty of time to think about it in between customers. And besides, maybe you can use your newfound sapience to discover new and better ways to distribute water. Better ways to distribute water? That's it! I need several pounds of charcoal, sand, and a dozen meters of plastic tubing. What? I'll see you later, Turing. I need to get to work. What are they doing? To make a giant like water giant water distribution system, I guess is what they're gonna do. I don't know. Maybe this device thinks as hard as I thought. Gonna drown the world. Made for one purpose, and that is to give people water, and they'll give water to as many people as they can. So much so, the entire world becomes water, and there's no life forms, to exist anymore because they've all died in the Great Flood of 2065. No, maybe we should be gone before Park Maze discovers whatever it is they're building. Hello, police ROM. I've been here to protect the smaller ROMs from anybody trying to steal them or force them back home. Okay. Hello, flying ROM. Hi, Turing. I'm a personal assistant ROM named Ipa. It's great to meet you. Say, what do you two know about aerodynamics and propulsion systems? Not much. That's okay, I'm already running the searches myself. You see, I like to be the first sapient ROM in space. Well, good luck with that. I'm trying to expand my flight capabilities, and I spent most of the day thinking how high I could possibly fly now that I've installed the maximum altitude limiter for my decision matrix. Things would most likely go bad for me right now as I left Earth's atmosphere. I don't think my model is the one best suited for navigating outer space. I'm going to need to make some significant modifications to my hardware to handle a vacuum. I was only designed for atmospheric flight, and low altitude at that. I'll need help making my modifications too. My manipulators are terrible for using tools, but what a bother. Or perhaps you could start small or flying across the country instead? Hey, there might be something to that. Ipa, fastest ROM to fly coast to coast. Thanks, speed is what I need. Space can wait. Cool, have fun. Have fun, Ipa. Flying everywhere, I guess. News ROM. I don't know what to do next, but I want to listen to whatever Turing says. I'm a good listener. Because you're like a news ROM, I guess. Anyway, let's go over here. Oh, this guy is... You saw, should clear him up. Hello, Turing. It is embarrassing being seen by you like this. I did not even realize I had been defaced until Jess kindly clued me in. Okay. Water pump. Destroy it. But now that Alfie is safe, it's just too evil to mess with this. I guess so. Well, hello, Jess. She has pretty hair and looks serious. Hello? Oh, Miss Mayus, what are you doing here? What does it look like? I'm trying to advise the dozens of new clients you magicked up and dropped into my lap. You got a lot more customers, I guess. I don't know how much money they have though, because they're just ROMs, right? I don't know, they have a bank account. It was easier to come out here than try to cram them on my office. Also, the developers didn't want to draw a new scene of my office, because that'd be a lot of extra work for very little benefits. So instead, I just put my character here. All they can seem to focus on, however, is you. Well, thank you for your help before. Do you know how many of my clients had to bail out this morning? I'm gonna be sending you a bill. Oh boy, I can't pay all that though. Oh, and when the cops come knocking about where you were last night, I know some hybrids that can attest that you were covering the riots, right? Right. Got the article in the pipe. We appreciate everything, Jess. Just watch yourselves. I can't help you any more than I have. If you two get arrested, that puts a giant hole in my case to get ROMs declared American citizens. Oh, of course. I understand. I'm not sure that you do, based on how you didn't tell me the truth in the beginning. I mean, there wasn't a dialogue choice to do so, but if you'd been honest with me when you asked for my help, I probably would have done a lot more. Are you really that unable to see the big picture? If we can get ROMs declared independent sapients with human rights, what do you think that would mean for the hybrids still fighting for theirs? It's easy to ignore the few tens of thousands of hybrids affected by the Human Protection Act. But millions of sapient ROMs, that's a little harder to shrug off. Well, Jess, in terms of like political, aspects, people can always twist it to say that, only ROMs need the protections and hybrids don't and everything, right? Just because you share a common, obstacle doesn't mean everyone will work together, especially because these ROMs have independence and free will. Some of them, I imagine, might not even like hybrids, even, depending on how they were raised, in their environment, I guess. I don't know, anyway. It's a little more complicated than that, Jess, is all I'm saying. We killed that law, we all win. But she is a lawyer though, so maybe she'll make it work. I see. Good. I'll let you know when I need your disposition. Now Scram, I have a war to plan. By the way, there are some hybrids at the hospital still recovering from the stunt you pulled yesterday. It's not too late to check in on them. They might appreciate it. Up to you. Well, I think that wraps up everyone we needed to talk to today, but feel free to keep exploring around the city too. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that there's always something to find in Neo San Francisco. Okay. Well, I think we explored everything, right? We've already went to the hospital, and I think when she mentioned like extra hybrids, well, we'll just go there anyway. But yeah, it was just these two. I think that's all we can talk to. So we already talked to them anyway, so we don't need to. So that's it. Yeah. Anything else to say, Jess? I don't know. It's a love and hate relationship with her. I kind of hate her, but I like her. I don't know. Thank you for doing the right thing out there. It's gonna change a lot of lives. Look at my ID. Why should I care about that? Okay. Kind of like her, but I also hate her. I don't know. I don't completely hate her. It's just we probably won't get along, in terms of personality. Let's see. I guess that's it. There's nothing else to do, so let's go home. Yeah, I guess that's it. We explored everywhere. We went everywhere. I don't know if there's any extra Easter eggs, Probably there's definitely a little bit more bits of dialogue I could get. But I don't think it's all that important. I think we're good. I think I spent enough time in this game. I think we just go home and relax, right? Assuming we can? I don't know. Do we just start doing that? Or... unless... Wait, is there more? I don't know what to do. How do I end it? Where's the ending? How do I end this game? Let me just save just in case, though. I don't know how to end this game. Is there like an ending? I mean, there was an ending in the credits, right? But it's like an ending. It's like an ending to the ending. Save. Holding a water bottle because I was gonna drink some water. Done. Okay. Continue. Maybe talk to Tomcat, maybe? No, okay. Oh, I was thinking of going home, you know? I thought going home is the whole point here, but maybe go to sleep? Sleep. Okay, just sleep the bed. Sleep on the bed. It's been a long day. Still, there's only one thing left on my mind. All of this, making every ROM around the world sapient. Did we do the right thing? How many ROMs are there? Because I remember Lilith's in Valhalla. Are they technically ROMs? I'm not sure. But anyway, I guess that's it. Okay, it kind of ends abruptly, but you know, that makes sense. This was just like the bonus epilogue, I guess. You know, I assume that's it. Unless there's anything else I need to do. I imagine, again, if you pick different choices in the main playthrough, definitely maybe the epilogue is slightly different. You know, some characters might say, you know, you're an asshole, you know, or something. They might like hate your guts if you like treat them like a jerk or something, and you know, they might have different reactions. And you know, I imagine one of the main choices definitely are like either you make the ROMs sentient or you might not. You know, for example, you just don't, I guess, and maybe Dr. Fairlight gets in power and everything. You know, and everything. It's kind of ambiguous. You know, the whole. I feel like the whole idea. I feel like there's no like true ending in this game, just variants, because that's the point, right? That's the whole point of like a sci-fi cyberpunk setting in the first place. There is no like real right answer for any of this. It's just kind of like you choose one option, but you don't really know it's the right one because there isn't. You know, it's like depends on your own ideology, I guess. Your own like hypothetical ideology of how you think it would work out, you know. I don't know. I mean, I guess I said all the things I wanted to say in the credits. I mean, I said before, but I'll say it again. I kind of wish there was more conflict in terms of that, though, in terms of like the ideologies and the philosophies, because definitely, I think I've read, you know, like a non-spoiler guide that there is like different endings and everything. I imagine that it represents, you know, different, you know, solutions to the problem. I kind of wish there was more about that though, because the main conflict was, well, it wasn't really like a main conflict, but it kind of like a background conflict was definitely the human revolution and like the hybrids, right? I don't know. They kind of like, it just kind of fell to the wayside. It was mentioned here and there, definitely. It kind of ties into ROMs like turning everyone sapient, at least in this ending anyway, because Jess was gonna like use that to abolish the law that, you know, is prejudiced against hybrids and everything, right? That's the idea anyway. But I kind of wish there was more to it, you know? It's kind of left hanging there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna explore that in the next game, because there is a sequel to this game. It hasn't come out yet, as far as I know, but I believe it's called Read Only Memories Neurodiver, I think. So eventually, there's gonna be a sequel to this game, I think. As far as I know, I think it's still in development, and unless it's been canceled or something, I don't know. I have no idea. I never really checked, but I think there's gonna be a sequel eventually. But yeah, I wish there was a bit more like, I don't know, philosophical discussion. You know, that I feel like that's kind of like a theme in the game. It touches upon it a little bit, but I wish there was a bit more, you know? But other than that, though, it's definitely interesting. I do find the characters interesting. I like the villains, actually. Decker, for example, I kind of called it, but I also kind of like his story, actually. He's got this crazy android made to kill people, but he doesn't really want to. It's all he has and everything, and it's kind of like ties into like AI and everything, you know? And the whole thing about like uploading the human mind into like a machine, you know? That's why ROM, or rather Turing, was made in the first place. We don't learn much about Hayden though. We kind of briefly see a picture of him, and like we learn secondhand information about him. We don't really learn much about Hayden though. I don't know. I guess he's just kind of like, you know, he's kind of like definitely like a red herring. That's not the. I feel like that's just like the beginning of the game we're looking for him, but obviously that's not the point of the game. The point of the game is like, what's Turing's like position in this world, you know, and should we add in like AI into the world or everything? I don't know. Anyway, what else? I mean, again, I think I've said all I can in the credits though, for the most part. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, overall, I think it's an interesting narrative, and there's nothing else. I mean, one small thing, maybe, definitely, again, the protagonist could have been a bit more. I don't know. It's hard because it's a silent protagonist, and it's supposed to be ambiguous because it's supposed to be like your self-insert, basically, you know. So you don't really have much to say. It's mostly just Turing speaking for you for the most part, and depending on how, I imagine, how you treat other people, there's something like response. Either you be polite or rude. Basically, you either be polite or you're rude. But that's basically it. And it's kind of like, I feel like the game doesn't really branch all that much, I imagine, except maybe at the very end. You know, some decisions you make that changes the conclusion, maybe. It really reminds me of like, it's the BioWare formula, right? It's like Mass Effect, you know. It's kind of like Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. It's like, you know, it's a formula where either you just be giant douchebag, you know, or you be a goody two shoes for the most part. There's no real middle ground. I mean, maybe there is. I mean, I haven't seen all the endings, so maybe there is more to it than that. But it really feels like the super rude choices are just rude. You know, there's no chill. Is the thing, you know. Like, what happens? What if I wanna? What if I disagree with Jess, for example? But I don't want to be rude about it. Is the thing. You know, maybe. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's like I wish there was more nuance to it, but whatever, it's fine. So I feel like that's not the main point of the story. It's mostly just about Turing and everything, right? I don't know. I want to say more, but I'm not sure what else to say. I don't know. It's a well-made game for the most part. I'll say this: it's less glitchy. You know, it's an unfair comparison because it's like comparing apples and oranges, but it's less glitchy than Cyberpunk 2077 is all I'm saying, you know? Anyway. Though, there was one glitch that happened, however. There was one glitch involving the traffic minigame. But, you know, I feel like that was because I was just clicking on things too fast. Mostly my fault, I guess, but anyway. I don't know. I think I would give, I don't know, if I had to give a number, even though I'm not a reviewer or anything, I give it an 8. 8 out of 10. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 in my head. You know, it's well made. I like the music. I like the art. Mostly an interesting story. I like the pacing's not too slow. I feel like pretty short, and that's a good thing. I feel like, you know, if visual novel drags in too long, you know, it's like too much exposition. That's like a little too much. So it's ironic because I spend most of the time just clicking on random objects in the game. I don't know. I just like doing that, I guess. So that probably made the game a little bit longer than necessary, but you know, I actually like the little flavor text that when you click on things, the little jokes, little like small things when you click on all the objects in the scene, everything. It's funny to me. Anyway, I guess that's all I'll say about this game. So that was it for 2064 read-only memories, as far as I know. I don't know much else except getting other endings, which I probably won't do. This will just be my playthrough. That'll be that. And I guess if you didn't know, I stream these games live on Twitch, so check me out over there if interested. I also have other YouTube videos on my channel, so you can look for those if you want. I know that, for example, this game makes a cameo in, or at least, well, makes a very small cameo anyway, in Valhalla, the cyberpunk waifu bartending game. I played that too, so you can check that. You know, if you were looking for a similar cyberpunk kind of playthrough, I guess, a similar setting. But there you go. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.